Good morning, guys. Welcome to the stream, Mike Alpha Echo. We are good for go, guys. It is Avowed, and we're going to have some great fun. It's a beautiful Monday. It is raining. This is our first rains for the summer, spring, summer. So we're grateful to God for that. The earth is dry and thirsty, so glory to God for that. And it's still a beautiful day. We're going to jump right in, guys, with Avowed. And let's have some fun. It is always a privilege to be here, to be able to share with you. I got my first coffee going. I hope you guys are well. So let's make it happen. Guys, I can just tell you again that I love this game. This is an awesome game. I'm really enjoying it. The interaction, the companions, the diversity of the landscapes, the missions. But it's not an easy game. I'll tell you that. So here are our companions. We've got 4 of them now.
I know I'm beautiful, darling, but usually my admirers hide their stares a little better.
So we're going to chat with them.
You do look lovely.
Because there's skills point associated
Listening
with
to Yatsley's thoughts about godless ruins is one thing. Bringing her along for the rest of the trip is something else. Right. Soap is useful sometimes, but I don't pour it in my drinks. If she's read anything about the garden, it was written centuries ago. Obviously, things have changed since then. Best chance we found so far, sure. I suppose if you're on a wild goose chase, there are worse places to do it. At least I know how to deal with those sorts of things. Rope, lantern, extra water skins. Yatsley's got you going in all sorts of abandoned ruins. Who knows what's down there? More questions, most likely. And spiders. Nothing, I'm fine. Forget I said anything. I just want to make sure we've covered all the options before we dive headfirst into another deadly ruin. Right. Just keep it in mind, I guess. Anyway. Let's make sure they're not listening. You already asked about Giada, so you probably want to talk about Kai or Yatsley. Right. Yes, I do. Real strong Blessed Day opinions. I don't trust her any further than I could throw her, which honestly isn't that far. She actually goes down into these ruins on purpose, just to see what's down there, I guess? And now she's trying to lead us to the garden. Might as well be searching for WoW's wacky wagon of mysteries. I'm sure she knows what she's doing, but what if she doesn't? Right. What do you need? Let's see. It gets cold out here at night. I always make a fire in camp, and no matter how hot it is during the day, I always keep a blanket. I like to camp on a hill or plateau if I can, because even the slightest bit of rain can cause a flash flood. You'd be surprised how many people drown in Shatterscarp. Nothing's prepared for rain out here, especially the land itself. Though if you don't drown, your water problems are pretty much solved, so there you go. Right, changing the subject? Fine. You've been patient enough, I suppose. Right. Solace isn't an easy place to live. The food is stale and meager. The water tastes like steel and old meat. Everyone knows everyone else. No privacy, no silence, no time to yourself. I'm a wilderness expert. I can get privacy whenever I want it. Solace is a walled keep in the harshest region of the lands. Isolated is an understatement. Honestly, all that was fine. But there was a peculiar kind of silence I didn't love. Huh, you should be a sharpshooter. You keep hitting the target. I have only the faintest memories of my parents, which was fine. I had friends and mentors and trainers and elders. When I asked about my real parents, though, they just told me I was safe now, and that the wardens were my family. I never knew if my parents were alive or dead. I like to assume that they had died fighting some giant monster in the Tusks, but no one would say. When I asked for more, they changed the subject, like I wasn't worthy of a backstory. Where else would I be from? I'm sure as Sokka, not from Adir. I'm from Solace, for whatever that's worth. My oldest memories are of Solace. My oldest friend is from there. Right, you asked. Let's make sure they're not listening. The only one we haven't talked about is Yatsley. I don't trust her any further than I could throw her. Which she actually... Now she's trying to lead us... You too.
The bubble's gone.
Thirdborn. If it weren't for the Leviathan skeleton in the middle of town, I'd hardly recognize the place. 6 years ago. Feels longer now. You ever come back to a place and feel like the buildings are smaller and the colors are duller? Then you get it. Thirdborn was always this rugged oasis. Dangerous and out of the way, but bursting with vitality. It was a harbor for larger-than-life types. People like Capo, the Leviathan Slayer, and Tama. Glory seekers, trophy hunters, warriors trying to leave their battles behind. People who built around their stories and their scars. I guess it felt like one, too. Hardtack and Merc brew after a long day's patrol tasted better than any feast. Being back, it felt like we were watching Thirdborn die a slow death. True, but I can't help but feel that the Thirdborn I knew 6 years ago would have faced it better. I think what's eating at me is that Thirdborn seems rudderless. The Dream Scourge is one threat, conflict with Adir is another. The Living Lands is changing, and Thirdborn feels like a barnacle on a moving ship. Temeriti's leading them as best she can, but towards what? What are we doing out here besides surviving? Or it'll go the way of the godless in their ruins. Not sure which idea makes me more uneasy. What about you? You were sent by your emperor to investigate the Dream Scourge. Since then, you've died, met a secret god, and gotten swept up in tensions between your empire and our scattered settlements. You've been consistent. You brought Egwolf to Adir's justice, and the Steel Garrote's attack on Fjord went forward. Do you know what you're sailing towards, or are you drifting with the tides? That kind of clarity is rare. Thanks for talking. I hope Thirdborn is able to find its way somehow. A marker of his service to Thirdborn's defense, and something that helps his comrades identify his remains, if needed.
You always hope it won't come to that.
You hope it won't, but you know it might. It's an old Rauataian naval tradition that Thirdborn's kept alive, and another debt I owe him. The story goes that a lot of the first arrivals were Rauataians without other prospects, too low on the ladder to take over the family trade, too poor to learn another.
Sorry about that, guys.
More or less. Rawatai is an inhospitable environment, to say the least, so my people have a proud tradition of seeking our fortunes elsewhere. Rawatai's got a big navy that always needs fresh blood, and there are plenty of opportunities for large, colorful mercenaries and bodyguards all over Aora. You got it. It's hard to say when Thirdborn was properly founded. It started as a convenient harbor for pirates and mercs to lie low. Bold, or desperate, fishing crews from Rawatai would follow seasonal catches out here. Over time, those early arrivals built huts, a proper harbor, and walls to protect them from all the hungry things in the desert. Well, that brought in a steady trickle of veterans, ruffians, trophy hunters, and rugged eccentrics. People looking for fresh adventure, or running from the consequences of their old ones. Bit of both, I guess. I've got a lot of memories here, and the longer I stayed away, the harder it felt to come back. Harder than I thought. Thirdborn's missing a lot of familiar faces. And the youngsters who've grown up and the new arrivals, they seem green. Like they're cut from a different cloth, a more delicate one.
This plague is tearing everything apart at the seams. Healing may take years, if not generations.
Maybe you're both right. Thirdborns only survived because the people were tougher than the wilds. I just hope the people living behind those walls know how to keep them standing. Where to start? It's a huge desert full of sandy wastes, canyons, and highlands. On a clear day, you can stand at one of the overlooks to gaze straight across the great sand sea and see no end to the dunes. Rawatai didn't have much of that, so I guess I'm used to it. But Shatterscarp may surprise you. It's dangerous and stark. A lot like Rawatai, but in a different way. Sandstorms instead of typhoons. Guess that's part of what I liked about it. Familiar, but different. So did my commanding officers.
Chemical epidemiology. Good morning, dude. How are you doing?
You're asking me? I'm not much of a gossip. Okay, who do you want to know about? You know, just when I was thinking our little group was getting too solemn and serious, we met her. Sometimes I think she lives in her ruins and grimoires rather than in the real world with the rest of us. But she keeps things interesting and keeps us on our toes. What's more, she's a good friend to Giada. And Giada's a good influence on her.
I have to agree with you. Each of these characters, companions that we've got, are way different and unique, dude. I love the way these guys were really original.
Couldn't have said it better myself. I just hope she keeps some part of herself grounded with the rest of us. She's brilliant, but I worry that the real-world consequences of the forces she plays with are academic to her. Maybe I shouldn't. Long enough that he's got a good roster of stories about my blunders in the wilds, which he'll remind us of constantly. He's got a soft heart under that gruff exterior. He feels things more deeply than he lets on. So, if he burns the stew one evening, maybe don't mention it.
Yeah, so there's 4 companions, and you've got the ability to pick which ones accompany you on your missions. So and Kai was one of the first dudes, and he's one of the stronger dudes. But really, really good stuff. You have to do the dialogue scenes because there's some reward at some end to it. So that's why I'm just going through it in my camp now to see maybe I get another skill point, which I need.
That's just how he shows affection. He's deeply loyal to people once he gets to know them, and he likes companionship more than he lets on. He just has a funny way of showing it. I think he left Gallowayne's tusks suddenly, and under unfortunate circumstances. He's never spoken directly about it, but that's what I put together, and it explains a lot. Losing home, losing the people who gave you a sense of yourself, it leaves a mark. But don't tell him I told you that. Seriously. Yeah, given everything that comes with being an envoy, I bet that's especially refreshing for you. And don't worry if he starts badgering you. It's his way of showing he cares. She's got a lot of heart, and she's loyal to her people and their principles, even when it costs her. Giada's lost her home, but kept her resolve. It takes a special kind of person to weather what she has and emerge stronger for it. She'll have a lot to figure out after all this, but she's gonna be okay. I noticed that too. It says a lot. I can't say what I'd want the future of Animancy to look like, but there's no one I'd trust more than Giada to figure it out. Okay, but only if you let me turn that question around once I've answered you. I think you've been trusted with a nearly impossible task. When we first met, I thought that was because you made some powerful enemies back home. But as I've gotten to know you, I think that if anyone can stop the Dream Scourge, it's you. What's more, you've got your head and your heart in the right place.
Thanks, dude.
You haven't let your duties or loyalties get in the way of being decent and reasonable. At the end of the day, I'm proud to fight alongside you. And there you have it. Your turn now. Thanks. We've all got to be able to enjoy a little peace at camp, right? Sure. Check your bedroll for fangworms.
Right, so we've done 2 for 4. I want to do this one first.
If you win.
The Dream Scourge is getting worse. First our land, then our animals.
Yeah, some kind of water
Now our
humanoid,
people.
I expect.
If we don't put a stop to it, we're looking at the end of the living lands. I keep trying, and the world keeps punishing me for it. As if the Dream Scourge wasn't enough of a problem, the Adherents are profiting off our misfortune. They haven't come to help us. They're here to exploit our weakness. Let's hope it never comes to that. But when it does, I'll be at your side. It's too bad. We're fighting for our lives, our souls, and our freedom. I don't know if we can win all 3. You really think so? My apologies for acting cynical, but it feels as if nature, politics, and even the very gods are working against us. I don't appreciate being backed into a corner, but here I am. Despite everything that's happened, I'm so grateful to be working with Yatsley. In many ways, Quilichi has been like a second father to me. But Yatsley, she's like my dirty aunt who's up to no good. As long as you don't feed her after midnight. She gets gassy, temperamental, and somehow it's your fault. While I have your attention, I've been thinking. Why is Inquisitor Ludwig suddenly interested in godless ruins? I doubt she could use them against us, but I've been wrong before. We should be ready for anything. Something tells me Ludwig isn't finished with us yet. Until next time.
Alright, now Yatsli. She's an important one.
For the camp of an official Adiran envoy, I was expecting a little more. A proper bed, at least. But I suppose this will do for now. As long as you have a bath, of course. When the mood is right, I find I like everything. I'm going to write Quilici tonight. Make sure he misses me. But, as riveting as it is to complain about our accommodations, I imagine you have another topic in mind? I'm the only buyer you'll find here, and I already have the jar. A lesson for next time, darling. It's always worth some haggling. Unfortunately, it's been quite some time since I've met another who focused on the godless as I do, and I imagine I'd be more knowledgeable on the subject than anyone else you could find. I've yet to be burned in a single flame trap, and I don't intend to start anytime soon. Fair guess, though. When I got my first grimoire as a child, I was trying out some of the fancy new spells I'd been given. I was attempting a simple illusion
That's the
spell,
first thing that got me as
slurred
well,
my
was the
words.
big furry
The
ears.
next thing I know,
Jeez.
everything was on fire.
So I'm sure she can hear very well.
I'm sure they were sick to death of hearing me speak of the Circle of Archmagi. Oh, Lendergrath transfers their memories. Reengrim is a master illusionist. There's someone named Kane. I'm sure they thought it was harmless. Not that I'd burned down the house. But what is childhood but for silly things? When else can you get away with arson? My father was able to pull me from the flames as my mother doused them. I burned myself badly enough to give myself some vivid dreams, but the house still stood at the end. Of course. Now I only burn those that deserve it, like mosquitoes and university administrators. The only lasting damage was my burn mark and the dreams. Usually I enjoy a bit of pain, but this was a bit too much. I wouldn't recommend it. As delightful as you are, we've much to do and less time to do it in. Shall we go?
Alright. There's still a shout out. Let me just check.
Oh, envoy, might I steal a moment of your time?
Muffled. Yeah, could be. But imagine how cold they can get.
Well, it's the waiting that makes the payoff so delicious, don't you agree? I can't believe Fjord's gone. A city of scientists, attacked for no reason. I'm going to personally find every Steel Garrote asshole and turn them to ash. I can't believe we were able to get as many out of town as we were. It's hard to think of it like that when everyone's homes and laboratories are gone, but we were. At least we were able to get everyone to safety. I don't know how things are in Paradise, but at least it's not on fire. I mean, I assume. Long enough that I trust her to do her best by everyone. You see, Emerald Stair has Naku Tedek. For a young and aspiring godless scholar, it was a godsend, if you'll forgive the pun. And, as a young at heart godless scholar, I've traveled outside the stair to other ruins. That's how I met Temerti. Thirdborn's close to Naku Kubel. And a girl's gotta eat sometime. In fact, there are. But I'd spent the better part of my childhood in them.
Asking for a friend. Thank you for hitting that button. Welcome to the stream.
Envoy. I still go out often. I've catalogued many ruins, but there are always more.
How are you doing
Coming
this
home to a
morning?
warm welcome is
Well, it's morning in South Africa.
You should try it sometime, darling. Oh, part of it is my sparkling personality, of course. But a larger part of it is time. It's hard to hate someone when they drop by your lab with lunch after you've forgotten to eat again. My mother always said that the way to a man's heart was through his stomach. When each and I got together,
Some
the
cultures do
old-fashioned
say
way.
that.
I saw a beautiful man.
Oh, Western
Soft.
Canada. Awesome, dude.
Then I dazzled him with my delightful personality. Then he showed me an abandoned ruin outside of town, and I was hooked. Oh, it's not a fairy tale, darling. We've been happy for the most part. Any rough patches got smoothed over well enough. I only thought about killing him once or twice. He's probably thought the same a bit more. I still can't quite believe that everything we've built is gone. A generation of work scattered to the wind. It makes you wonder how everything will turn out.
I love watching the nature programs about Canada and Alaska, you know, the survival stuff. So, yeah, no, good for you. I think you've stayed in probably some of the most beautiful parts in the world. Yeah, no, that thing about the stomach works. Even in my culture, in South Africa, it's a saying that is used often. So, are you in the city or are you out in the sticks? I've got some colleagues that worked with me many years ago that immigrated to Canada. Well, I actually know quite a few people that have immigrated to Canada, of course.
Me? Well, I suppose that's an option. I'd need help, of course, but I'd at least ask for it. Huh. I'll think on it.
Oh
Maybe
man,
I'd do a
that's
nice
awesome.
retirement plan for Qualici and me.
Governor Yatsley. I like the sound of that.
Thank you, Envoy. I feel a little less frazzled. I've got a lot to think on. Talk to you soon? Try not to have too much fun without me. How can I help, darling?
So I'm a military veteran, and in South Africa, obviously, you have to love the bush, right? So I like going into the bush and camping. I do it too little. I need to do it way more often, but yeah, no, that's what it is. So survivalist, nature, living close to nature, enjoying the beauty of nature, man, that's the way it's supposed to be.
We've been traveling together for a little while. I just have to know. Did you purposefully choose such colorful company, or is that just what you attract naturally? I mean, I'm very clearly a delight, so it's obvious why you let me stick around. I'd seen Kai around once or twice, and always thought he was charming enough. He's got a sharp tongue, though. Makes me like him even more. And Marius. I don't know what's lurking in him, but I do think he should speak to someone on it. If he reaches out, do try, will you? As for Giada, well, clearly Giada is a gem. As for me, well, I'm just as riveting as you, but the boys are giving me a run for my money.
Oh man, that's awesome. I grew up close to a river in South Africa. And yeah, fishing and being at the river was like part of our culture. Every break we got, we would go out on the river and do all sorts of things. But on an island and the ocean, I mean, that's next level, dude.
A very fine sentiment. You do strike me as a people person. Tell me, do you get along with all you meet? I understand. It's hard to be away from one you love, even for the best reasons. Can I ask about them?
Oh man,
Sweetheart?
that's awesome. That's just awesome. I would love to see some pics.
Putting that experience taming wild stallions to good use, is she? A woman after my own heart. And here I thought I had a wild youth exploring ruins. You might be putting me to shame, dearie. Quilici is quite good at knowing when to be sweet and when to be sour.
Yatsley, that's my surrogate father you're talking about? Spare my imagination, if you please.
Oh, you knew the risks when you came over uninvited, darling. It's on your head. Well, you've satisfied my curiosity. You know, Envoy, we've traveled enough that I think I've gotten a handle on your style. Style of fighting, I mean. Your fashion sense is more opaque. I could probably teach you a thing or two, if you're up for it. What do you say? How about I show you a little bit of everything? What? Out of breath already?
Alright,
Talk to one of
dudes,
the
we
boys.
got some
See
skills,
if
I'm
they can
sure
handle
of
your
that.
stamina, dear. Well, I've taught you all I can. Let's hope you put it to good use.
Yeah, South Africa, there's a lot to do.
Is
Really,
your outfit from Rawatai, or do you have a tailor?
really... And we've
Everything
got
I have
issues,
from
we've got
Rawatai has
problems,
long since turned to rags.
especially politically,
And
but
Birdman doesn't have tailors, just sailmakers with time on their hands. Why?
it is still a beautiful country with beautiful people. You know, and I'm always positive. I believe we can make a difference. Let's see if we can upgrade. Okay, one of those. Yeah, it's true what you say. No matter where you go in the world, I know people everywhere, in so many countries, and there's issues. So we can do an awakened Adra, that's good.
I
Alright,
just wanted to thank whoever decided that you should wear that vest.
we need to go exploring, guys.
I
Let me
just figured it
see.
was one less piece to wash.
I'm just. She might have more skills for me, so let me just give it another go.
Those were onto something. Or were they onto something before you ended their studies? Do you think they could have cured the dream scourge? Dearie, the best science has a little danger attached. I just hope we made the right decision. Well, we'll just have to see how it all shakes out, won't we? Had you left them to their own devices, who knows what we would have gained? A cure might sound far-fetched, but what if they found treatments for the dream scourge? And even other ailments? But our loss, I suppose. Well, that's all I had to say. I'll let you get back to whatever you were doing. Unless there's something else you want to chat about? How can I help, darling? Always a pleasure, Envoy.
Right, now we can leave.
How did you end up in Paris?
Alright, guys, so we've got a lot of quests. We've got bounties. Let's see. I mean, this one's the closest, so why not?
Paradise.
I was drifting. Guess I needed a change of scenery.
Alright, so we're gonna take Kiata and Yatsli. Jeez, dude, it's 42 minutes just chatting.
Change. Their petals sprout across
36.
the barren land. They sing to the unwanted ones, and the unwanted ones sprout in turn. The soil remembers what it once was. It will soon be whole, safe. A name given to the land, not asked for. You see why the parasites are loathed? The soil does not want these cities. It yearns for silence, for the kestrel song. But first, the sprouted ones will grow. They will bring the stillness and the bird song. The air was not meant for voices. The soil was not meant to carry buildings. We want all of them gone. We wish for life to flourish again. Efforts paid in blood. They lie to the earth, to themselves. Death nourishes the soil. All things come from the rot. The spider devours her mate to lay her eggs. We ponder, dream of shifting sands now. We will speak again.
Alright, dudes, I need to see what Yatsli can give us. So we've got 6, that is Dispel Delusion, Missile Battery, Essence Explosion. Alright, so we've got 18. Let's try that one. Abandoned mine.
Cory in the brush! You outside! Swarm!
You seek.
That's it, guys.
I'm coming for Ludwig next.
Keep quiet.
Sonny! In the eyes!
yes. She's powerful, dude.
We've got company! There's nothing there.
Man, now I'm starting to win fights. This has been hectic, dude. Where's the goodies? So there's one. Oh, there we go. Let me see. There we go. Dude, you collect everything in this game. You need it to craft, to sell, to upgrade. There you go. So when you hear that shimmer, you know there's something close by. Come on, I want that grenade. Why? Boom! Record Rwanga. So where is Rwanga, guys?
What? What in Remergon's 10 frosty balls are you doing here?
Here we go.
How did you even find this place? Well, I don't smell his rum-sick flop sweat on the wind, so he can't be nearby. He must have sent you to do his dirty work. Go on, then. Try to kill me. I know that's why you're here. Very comforting, thank you. I knew that old drunk would come looking around eventually. He's been trying to kill me for years. The man's obsessed. That's funny. Now tell me what he really said. What did Taue and Koa say to that? Well, my answer's the same either way. No. I'm sure he put on a good show for you. And shit, maybe he really is lonely. But I have no doubt he's been up in that little lighthouse of his in Thirdborn plotting our demise. So no, I won't share a drink with him, and you can tell him I said so. I don't care what Taue does, and Koa should know better than to trust him. Much as I miss our best days, Envoy. They're not my crew anymore. I surely hope so. So long, Envoy. Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Oh man. She's definitely not interested. Alright, I can accept that. Let's go see what's up here. What is that? Don't break your neck. Okay, so we got this dude. She said no. Guys, I'm going to get a coffee. I'm going to be right back. Do not go away. Alright guys, let's jump right into it. Find the meeting spot. So I'm thinking go back this way. There's the other one.
What do you do with everything you whittle?
It depends. Sometimes I'll leave.
Singing sand, we feel the essence seep from the ruins. Time tempers a rocky surface smoothed by a spring rain. A lion kneels, a blight before it, smells and suspicion at its back. What ruled the land alone now seeks the safety of the pride. Let the vulture feed once, and the flock will never leave. We feel the people of Thirdborn huddle together in the dark. We smell desperation, panic. Then the seasons change. They turn to each other. What began as a sapling grows, the branches spread. We look deeper. Our limbs sift through sand. What do you know of this? We cannot tend the flower if we do not know its name. For years, we watched the Akita share their food and tie their hands. Gifts, promises. Why do they undertake these rituals? Still, the words, the moods are grasped. Perceive the ocean in a drop. Do its waves sing to you? Home. Comfort. A hearth. We had forgotten. New leaves breach the impenetrable clay. A bush unfurls amid the suffering and strife and blooms. Nothing should live here. How can it sprout? From what well does it spring? Four arms build together, a fence made stronger, peace restored. We have learned much. Dream of shimmering scales as you rest.
These dialogue episodes are quite long, guys. I have to be honest, it's the one thing of the game that I'm not really chuffed with. But it's part of the story, so I suppose there'll be people that love it. Ooh wee, what have we got here?
Perhaps a more vibrant orange.
Wow.
Oh, hello. A hero passing by on a noble quest, are you? It seems everyone I meet is on some kind of quest these days. Of course, I won't pry. A sense of mystery must keep you safe. It's the same way in art. Always wondering what to hide, what to reveal. I've been trying to capture the essence of the Sand Sea for days. The sands are alluring, but confounding. I'm missing something. What do you see? I won't deny that, but doesn't the fang of a serpent glitter like gold? Wait, gold! That's it! That's the dimension I was looking for. I will. Thank you. Now, I've got to get to work.
Maybe a beetle.
Oh man, what a view. If you don't die. If you fall, you die, dudes. There's a nice bridgey thingy. Ooh, looky there.
Seek.
Man, where is he?
Another soul for the weak.
Seek. Seek.
That's it.
That was a close one.
Oh well, tell me about it, dudes. Ugly bugs. One way to burn it down is surround yourself with a ring of fire. Sorry, dudes. You didn't make it. You must have been there for a while. I'm just curious, this place. Ooh, there's something there for us, guys.
Not saying a word. That's clean,
Weapon raw!
Can't do that.
Seek! Walk
Alright, that was fairly good. There you go. Uppity that way. Let's see. What? Yeah.
Something happened here. A spinner lay its trap in the dark. A home became a prison became a home. We thrash against the web that binds. What must we do to escape? Learn its ways to survive. The prey becomes the predator. Your resolve pulses within us.
We found corrupted Adra, guys. Yes. So that means an upgrade. Oops. Oh, don't do that. Oh my goodness. There you go. Alright guys, we got it all. That's it.
Bravo!
Not too bad, guys. Awesome. So where's the other one? There it is. Take some of that essence stuff. Ooh, looky there.
Never had a chance. We see
Beyond seek.
Dudes, we're getting good at this now. We're figuring it out. Oh, do we get up there? Sure, guys. That side, that way. Goodness.
Leave some for the...
Hey, you there! Sign says to take only what you need. Do they not have signs in Adir? Or wait, maybe you think they don't apply to you. You didn't? What am I saying? There's no way you could have known. You're obviously not from around here. I'll let it slide. This time. But you better not waste it, alright?
In the future, perhaps we should avoid getting into trouble. Just a thought.
Okay, sorry about that, dude. I've got a... Okay, but this is where we were. So I'm trying to get higher. Higher. Okay, but where's the... Okay. Can we get a fast travel point somewhere? Yeah. Come on! Yes! Yes, 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 yes! We're gonna find it, guys. Same level, that side. Yes, 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 yes. Nope. So close. Oh, it's frustrating. There's a fast travel point. That's what we want. Dudes, why are you not helping?
I was worried for a second.
Oh, I could see that you didn't do anything. Jeez, guys, where's the fast travel point? Oh, there you go. There you go.
You're a Darren, right? Over here. Welcome to Shatterscar. Or, welcome to Shark's Teeth, anyway. Damn. I didn't think you'd actually talk to someone like me. Oh, well, I hope I'm not imposing on you. Listen, I've got to take some supplies to that tower up the road. They're for Kotoa and Hayako. Have you heard of them?
Never heard of them, but we meet a lot of people, and I'm not good with names.
They've probably killed more dream thralls than the rest of us combined. Well, they said, why shoot one when you could take out a dozen instead? That's what I'd like to know. These supplies will go a long way, if I can ever get them up there. This is my third trip today, and whew, it's a lot of stairs. I'm not sure. I've only heard them talk about fighting dream thralls. There's a lot of work to do, though. I don't think they'd turn down help. Keep going through the teeth. The tower is just over the ridge. You can't miss it.
I think it might be a trap, guys.
Seek.
Man, the gun works quite well, I have to say.
Couldn't have done it better.
You all right, Zeke?
Try something that hurts.
Beyond seek. Seek.
There's nothing there. Don't think so, dear.
Seek.
Oh, guys, level up. That means a skill point. I tell you guys, these points can make a huge difference, but it's so difficult to decide. The thing explodes and then he...
Why can't the way forward in science ever be easy?
Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting to see anyone this far from Thirdborn. Are you... Your face! You're a godlike. That makes perfect sense. I had a terrible time trying to find a guide in Thirdborn who'd take me here. But meeting you makes it all worth it. Oh, you have. Oh, you'll make a very interesting footnote. I'm a mycologist, you see, and I'm working on a compendium of the different types of fungus in the living lands.
A mycologist.
Sure enough, what happens as soon as I show up? A fungus-based illness. There's a riot of data out here. Oh, always. Actually, since you're here, I'm having some trouble with the sporelings. I've devoted my whole life to my fungal friends. But I'm finding that the ambulatory ones aren't quite as, friendly. In fact, they're quite murderous. I'd normally be against harming them, but please kill the sporlings before they kill me? Thank you. You will? Oh, you're a lifesaver. Maybe literally. Good luck. Oh, I've got to write these measurements down before I forget.
Alright, kill the sporlings.
Get off me!
Ion Seek. Seek.
The ongoing needs healing. Oh, that's hot.
Oh. Oh. Okie dokie. I didn't really expect to die there, guys. But I've got a plan.
On your right, dear. You all right? You all right, dear?
Dudes. What a fight. I thought there was going to be like one or two of them. This is going to be easy peasy, right? And then not. Well, I never said this game was easy, dudes. I die a lot. I have died a lot. But I'm getting stronger as well. Definitely getting stronger.
The soldier's badge. Kai might like to see it.
Grenade. That's what I'm talking about. That's a dudes. Well, I hope she's happy.
Why can't the way forward in science ever be easy?
The recruits. I thought she would have a reward for me. Nothing in there. Okay, so we're still going to the tower. Guys, it's been close to 2 hours. This is where I'm gonna have to call it for today. This has been great fun. Really, I have enjoyed it today. Shout out to our latest followers asking for a friend. You're awesome. We had a great chat. I envy you for where you stay. I would really love to see what you guys do there on the island and on the ocean. But yeah, it is what it is. So have a fantastic day, guys. Mayo Digital, Thomas Richard, Pixel Siren, thank you guys for hitting that follow button. As always, guys, remember, prayer request welcome. You can catch me on Discord, you can send me emails, and we'll trust the Lord together for breakthrough in your lives. You guys must have a fantastic week. May God bless you and go with you. until we see each other next time when I stream. It'll be most probably be tomorrow morning, South Africa time. But guys, have a good one. And this is Mike Alpha Echo signing out.